Hello everyone, welcome back to the presentation. Continuation of beta investment in the stock market with AI predictions. For today, we shall be discussing the following. Begin with the problem to be investigated. Basically, we're looking at investors who are unable to be able to predict stock prices. Therefore, we want to assist them and allow them to be able to predict the future prices, the values in the stock, which will enable them seize better opportunities and get better profits compared to when they do not have any system to do that prediction. Looking at our background and accountability of the project, basically we look at stock market prediction as an act of trying to determine the future value of company stock or financial instruments traded on an exchange. It is crucial for investment in the stock market, and for this case, we shall be using a methodology known as linear regression to help in this prediction. Basically, AI accountability refers to the solid evidence of governance at the organizational level, where clear goals and objectives for the system are well defined. We shall be basically looking at four aspects, which is the governance, the data and performance. Then we have the monitoring of the system. The significance of our project, it will help investors seize better opportunities rather than getting losses. They gain large amounts of profits and they'll be able to obtain a wealthy amount of income from there, which will sustain their livelihoods. Also, it will be giving them an understanding of the factors that change the stock, as we shall be able to establish relationships between the dependent and the independent variables. For the project scope, basically our project deals with prediction of the stock market. We shall be dealing in an environment whereby this environment is the stock market. It's partially observable, continuous, dynamic, and single agent. Meanwhile, the agent we shall be using will be a software agent. And this software agent will be trained using an unobtained data set, which ranges from the year 2010 to 2022. Looking at our project, we came up with the following research questions: how feasible our solution is, how is setting it up going to help society, and if we're to do prediction, how accurate is it going to be? So looking at our solution, first of all, it's a low-cost solution which doesn't require heavy machinery or a lot of expenses. It will also profit the society to be able to obtain large amounts of profits and be able to obtain a livelihood out of this business. Then also able to attain a high level of accuracy due to the data obtained, because the data, first of all, it's clean and has a high usability. Then also depending on the method we have chosen, for example, we're going to use a time series data set. Therefore, it will give us a more accurate prediction when we use linear regression. For our objectives, we're looking at enabling the investors gain high profit and enabling them get a clear relationship of the dependent and independent. Then for the dataset description, basically tells the date recorded. That is of the timestamp when the transaction took place. The open, that's the open price. The high, the maximum price, the stock hits. The low, the minimum price, stock hits in that day. Then the volume indicates the amount of uh, transactions held, the amount of stock sold. Then for our proposed methodology, basically we're going to use linear regression as I told you, whereby we shall be using time series data to predict a pattern through the line of regression. Here we shall be able to establish a graph containing the independent and the dependent. Then we shall be able to obtain the line of regression, which should have an equal stroke average distance from all the data points in order to give us the best estimate. We shall follow these steps during the manufacturing of the model. Basically, we shall do data collection, then we shall do data pre-processing. We shall do model training, testing, and later on we shall end with evaluation. Basically, these are some of the references we use to come up with this information. Thank you for listening.